dinner a real success. They are our new president, Mr. Lee Wah, former president, Mr. Lee Keng Hai, our youngest sitting president, San Nehru, secretary has been our 4-year secretary, Mr. Lam Mong Sing. Talking about Mr. Lau,
make this dinner a success. Now I'd like to introduce you a man who can very qualified to give a description of our old school, high school, for the past 3 decades. He is none other than our president of 2006, Mr. Lee Wah. Okay, please.
Very pleasant evening to all. Our machine is being covered, actually our backdrop. 1969 old boys of high school Bangladesh. And their respective families, and of course the organizing committees. Without them, this gathering is not possible. I would like to extend also my warmest welcome to every one of you, and also a very happy Chinese New Year. This is a good occasion. We organize once in 2 years, and this is our 4th time, which means that 5th time, sorry. We started the first one in a small restaurant. So in fact, that's why I counted it as 4th time. 5th time. This is the 5th time since 1999. And this is 2006. 10 years has gone. And many things have happened. But the strength of our reunion dinner is getting stronger and stronger. More and more members realize that they need to come to see their old friends. Time waits for no man. And I think later on when I show you the video clip that I took before the school holiday, you will see some of those things, the old and the past. Some are already being removed from the school, but I took some pictures just to refresh the memory. But definitely, I try to capture those nostalgic pictures where most of us try to pick saga seed under the trees, and some of these trees are very old, some we intend to chop down, and so on and so forth. We will have a 10-minute video brief show afterward. I would like to make this speech as brief as possible, so that you will have time to talk to each other. But anyway, I'd like to speak about the real reason that brings us together. Our high school Batu. Without her, we would never have been what we are today. Businessmen, entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, and don't forget also teachers. High school has produced numerous successful personnel as what I mentioned just now in those categories. The only things that we can't have afford to display all these successful students. But in fact, if you have time, please visit their old school. We have already set up a unit called Bilik Warisan. In fact, it's just a historical room where we display all our historical pictures and events. And you look at those pictures. In fact, when I was asked to prepare are very surprised that old boys like, for example, the Premier of Singapore, the Senior Minister Lee Kuan Yew, also the ex-Prime Minister Goh Chok Tong. All these are our ex-boys from high school Batu Pahat. In fact, I wrote them letter to invite them for our we call it Malam Nostalgia. They replied, say thank you for the invitation. Besides these two figures, there are many. In fact, for example, our Minister of Education, Dr. Chua Sui, our senior also, the man who always make a lot of noise in the parliament, Mr. Ling Kit Siang, is also our ex-high school boy. The high school of our days was full of memorable occasions. Today, high school Batu Pahat once again regained the old days glory. Why I put this statement? Because today's high school is different from 1999 when I was asked to go. 1999, that school has a name, but there's no quality at all. Gangsterism, poor in academic achievement, was not like our day. But today, we are proudly standing here, I am proudly standing here to say that and to announce to you, High School Batu Pahat is being declared as one among the 54 premier schools in nationwide. That means in whole Malaysia, there were 54 schools being chosen as premier school, and in Batu Pahat, high school only. Okay, high school is a premier school from now onward. And of course, to become a primary scholar premier school, the number one quality is you must have the quality. As now we measure quality of the school is from the result of the PMR exam, SPM exam, STPM exams. Since year 2004, we have achieved, in fact we set a target of 60 students straight A for Form 3 exam. Now Form 3 exam to achieve 100% it's not that easy because every student, there's a 200 students, and each student take about maximum 8 subjects. To achieve 100% means each individual student must pass all subjects. If one single student fail one subject, we miss that 100% goal. And we are very happy that 2004 we achieved 100%. And we achieved 59 students achieve all straight A. Means every subject they present all A. And 2005, we make another record. 100% plus, this time more straight A's. Total about 66 students get straight A's. And today, I'm standing in here to announce this. PPD has given us another target. He said now this is a premier school, which means that for this year's 2006, the number of straight A should be 120, double than that. That means we have to work extra hard. 120 means 60% of the total students sitting for PMR exam, and we have to sort of produce all these students. Now this is something that we are proud to say. Of course, with this kind of standard, it is difficult now to enter high school Batu Pahat. Formerly we have Montfort School, a feeder school, automatically they walk in high school. Now no more. We pick and choose. We pick from national school, Sekolah Menengah Rendah Kebangsaan, 5 A's or 4 A's, 1 B. But for Chinese stream, we pick 7 A's, 6 A's, 1 B. Or maybe to certain occasion, we allow 5 A's, 2 B to come in because their activity for compo is good. That means they are good in sport and so on and so forth. Anyway, this is very competitive now in high school Backpack. The latest achievement that I received last week is we are the best. We had the best result in Ho Johor for MUE exam. MUE is the entrance English exam and English test for those students who wish to go to higher level of education, local university. They must not only pass this exam but pass with band 4. They start with band 1 to band 6. 6 is the best. Okay? But they must get minimum band 4 in order to enter local university. And high school achieved the best result in Ho Johor this year. Talk about result, talk about achievement. In fact, high school boys should go back to their old school to see the setup, to see those buildings, to see those streets. It's totally different. That's why when they asked me to become the president, and I'm going to retire next year. Okay, we are all almost the same age. I'm going to retire next year. So I took the opportunity to have the video clip. 1969. This year's old boys is being mentioned many times during assembly to the students because we have really made an impact in high school Balikpapan. Go around the school, you will see old boy 1969. These names appear on the chair, on tables, and later part we will make those signboard on garden as well. I want to take this opportunity to thank all those donors. Okay? Later on, you will see from the clip the names appear. In fact, 1969 is the most active group. We have, give yourself a applause actually. We are a good example. And from now on, you see, I just received a phone call because New Year, 1 week before the New Year. The year 1965, they wish to organize a reunion and say, Mr. Lee, please help us to get the information of all the students during that year. Anyway, I want to tell you, all your record is kept safely in the big book. You have time, go to high school, ask for the big book, open up, your name is still there, your family, your father's name, etc., etc. is being kept safely. And they demand for some information so that they can contact the year 65. 64, they started their reunion earlier than us, but was not active. And one of the men was Dato Rahman. He feels so bad, he said, Mr. Lee, your group was so active. You see, everywhere you see 69 chairs and all this like that. And eventually, he took out 2,000. He said, make some table and chair for me and put 1965. Anyway, we know that 1974 group also stuck together. And it's good that people realize that they need to know each other well. In fact, high school has changed, and there are more need to improve. A lot of people thought this is a premier school, and definitely that school will have many things. Government will give you the allocation only for new things. But things that are old, for example, old building, historical building,